Please join me, ladies and gentlemen, now for this very awaited moment for us, for you all, as I extend my humble request to our chief guest, Dr. Sanduk Ruit, to make his address to this forum.
Extremely good morning to everybody. Subha Prabhat. And first of all, let me tell you how pleased I am, and it's just a wonderful, great honor to be here, privileged in front of all these dynamic people. And sometimes I do feel in the morning, I was just feeling whether I am the right person to come and do this. Anyway, thank you very much to the organizers, especially Growth Seller, Mr. Mohan Oja. And I'm not going to give a speech. I just want to say something from my heart to you. And I believe that a successful society cannot exist without thriving business in this 21st century, provided it touches the lives of many people, especially through employment and corporate social responsibility, real corporate social responsibility. And that, I say, very real, touches the education, health sector of unprivileged people. And also, I think it's important for the corporate world to stay within the law of the country. I hope you understand what I'm saying by that concept, you know. And what I have realized over the last few years is the concept of corporate governance is slowly moving towards public sector. Institutions, educational institutions, universities, hospitals, none of these institutions in this world can survive without a good corporate governance with extremely good best practice values. And I also believe that at this time, my view of leadership, of course, you can have leadership on the protocol, on internets and anything, but I believe a good leadership is somebody who can build a good team and somebody who can look at the performance of the people and somebody who's extremely communicative. And in this world, especially in public sector, what I have seen over the period of time is slowly most of the public sectors are moving towards sustainability. That's where, again, a concept of business is needed. That's where you are needed again. And you know, I have been traveling around the world and many parts of Nepal training my subject, which is cataract surgery. And I always go around the world and tell people, I used to tell people, we will teach fishermen how to fish and, and provide them fishing hook or fishing net. This is what we used to say. But now I have started saying that provide the fisherman a net or a hook and also teach the fisherman how to sell fishes. So you can see how the hook, the concept of business hooks into sustainability. This is, I think, is very important, yeah. And I have felt transiting towards corporate governance, the importance of people like yourself here, the HR managers, human resource managers. I think a brilliant HR manager is beyond doubt one of the most important assets of a company or an institution or an organization. I don't think there is second opinion to that. The most important personnel leader of an institution. And few suggestions I have to some of you is, if you know how to inspire your people to love their work, to love their work, then I think you have achieved 60% of your work. I don't know how you're going to say that, do that, but I think it's very important. And if you can achieve this to each of your staff to love their work, I think you have actually achieved quite a lot. And I also believe you have to teach them how to develop ownership to the institution. It's very important that the directors and the board of directors understand that each of the staffs have ownership to the institution, to the company. And the HR manager is really the, a smiling, dynamic HR manager is really the health advocacy, the front face of the company or the institution. That I have now, even late, I have started understanding the value, I think the HR managers post your job, my understanding it's very technical, and you should spend most of your time in innovating, in researching your own career, how you can be better, how you can be like the HR manager in a Twitter office or a Google office. You should, if you get a time, you should go and visit. I have visited both these places. And as you go into the office, a positive vibe strikes you. Everybody smiles at you. You feel you're not going into a complex organization. You feel you're going into some solution. I think that's what you should come out with. This is my suggestion, And I wish I could go to an organization where everybody smiles at you and says hello, and this. And I again said it's very important for you to be innovative. Innovation, constantly think about it. And if you can think all the time, you can always come out with innovative solution. And of course, it's important for you to look at your own career ladder. And don't spend your time in unnecessary part-time politics. This is very common here in Nepal. And that's why I said HR managers post is technical. And if you can use that part-time politicking into your real issues, it'll really benefit you, not anybody else. And finally, I'd like to say that the following days and today, your deliberation, everything comes out very powerful, and the meeting becomes very successful. And one of the things that I request to you is, as a citizen of Nepal, is slowly, Nepal is one of the biggest personal tax-paying country in the world. And we should advocate for the dividends, for the rights of our taxation. We don't do that so much, and the tax money is misused by the state. And I say it's misused by the state. How much of it is used in public welfare, it's very questionable. But finally, I like to say how beautiful our country is. Nepal is very beautiful. The people of Nepal are very nice, and I'm sure any person who is a bit patriotic and has a value of the soil and the country can lead this country very well. And thank you very much for allowing me to be here. Good morning.
Thank you, sir. Thank you indeed. May I, sir, Dr. Ruit, may I please hold you back for a moment, sir? I wouldn't want to let you go yet. So if you could kindly take center stage, and in the meantime, I have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Mohan Oja, the chairman of Meet HR Steering Committee and the managing director of Growth Sellers. Sir, center stage, sir. This is a moment we want to extend our bit of gratitude and appreciation and honor to our very esteemed and respected chief guest, Dr. Sanduk Ruit. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sparing your very valuable time and your golden words. Thank you so much one more time. Now, besides